Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to look at the Iver Johnston pistol, 22 caliber Trailsman. I made a short on this a couple days ago. Since then, I've done a lot of research. Found out a lot I didn't know about this pistol. Actually, from what I found out, these are only made about a year. Some people love them, some people hate them. I don't know. This one here, like I say, I picked this up. I did a tow for a gentleman. I was coming home from work in my tow truck, and a guy was walking along a road I knew. His car was broke down. So we went back. I picked him up. We went back, got his car. He gave me this pistol for towing him, but it didn't have no magazine. I didn't think it was no big deal, no mag. I brought it home. I threw it in the cupboard. I couldn't find a mag for it. Now, that was way back before internet. I couldn't find a mag. About 6 months later or so, I'm driving down the road. He flags me into his yard. He tells me he found this mag. He says, give me $10 for that mag and you can have it. So I give him $10. He yells up the window to his wife, the second story. They throw me down that magazine on the dresser. She whips this thing out the window. Lands 15 feet on the other side of my tow truck on the highway. I go out and pick it up. I don't know if I can get this right. The ends were all bent. Just luckily I had a tool that the high standard pistols use. Oh, I can see that now. You see where I'm at. The high standards have this tool, and I'm going to have it in a video, that you actually can bend these lips different ways with. I straightened it out best I could, and this pistol shoots perfect with the Federal bulk ammo, which probably isn't around anymore. This was years ago. But anyway, it would shoot perfect until a friend would come around, and then it would misfire. I could shoot 300 rounds through this, perfect. Somebody show up, it'd jam every clip. So I stopped bringing it out. I don't know if they were limp wristing it or not. Limp wrist, if you don't know what that is, that's not holding your wrist stiff enough, and the gun actually gets to cock your wrist instead of actually working the action. On semi-autos, you should hold your wrist tighter. I'm talking fast because my furnace is going to kick on behind me. But a lot of people like these, a lot of people hate them. Some people say they're an exact copy of the Colt Woodsman, which they look like the Colt Woodsman. But they are not an exact copy of the Woodsman, and parts do not interchange. There's not too many videos on YouTube about them, but I did watch a guy tear them down and say that the parts were not interchangeable inside. There were some differences. And I heard other people say this is copied from the Colt and the high standard together. So I don't know. But I guess it's rarer than I thought. And then, the end of that story. In 95 or 96, years later, I was tearing down that guy's house when the road was going through and making it wider. And I found the box for this gun. It was in his attic. One of my helpers found it and brought it to me. They thought a gun was in it. There was a box and all the paperwork. I threw it on the dash of my dump truck, but I couldn't take it home that night because it was half full of wood. When I come back the next day, somebody stole that box out of my truck. Or else I'd have the original factory box for this too. It's hard to see. I'm trying to get that purple showing up. I'm stretching my neck around the camera here. Up there's some purple, huh? I see they got this thing I can plug into my iPad and hook it right directly into a TV. I got a TV out there on the shelf I'm going to set up where I can actually watch on the TV or what you're seeing in the picture. And I got a microphone coming too. Well, okie doke. Like I say, stay tuned for more videos, and anybody got any time, do some research on this yourself. The Iver Johnston Trailsman. What I did, I ended up going to some of them websites where them guys talk to each other. And I was reading their comments, guys that had them and guys that wanted to know about them, and guys that had them and thought they were junk, and guys that had them and thought they were good. And it was both ways. Some had them, had no trouble. Some had them, hated them. Like I say, this one shot good unless I'd get company. I think it hated showing off. It'd start messing up when the people showed up. All right, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And how you like a new tripod? Like I say, I hope my sound turns out all right. I even got a button. I can start and stop my camera. Huh? How about that shit? My dog's been bugging me. He hates when I talk. Don't you? You hate when I talk, don't you? He whined behind me the whole time. All right, well, everybody have a good one. Stay warm. It's colder than hell out here. I had to turn my furnace down to make this video. We'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed the talk on the Iver Johnston pistol, the Trailsman. Anybody got one, know about one, or want to talk about one, say something. I still need almost 600 or over 600 subscribers here. Okay, like, share, subscribe, or don't if you don't want to. We all live in America. It's a free world. Thanks for coming back. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Watch this new button. I'm going to hit it. Oh, it didn't do nothing.